what did you do to acquire a jersey from the 1940s?
1942 specifically.
Of course.
Well, so this started life as two practice jerseys, a red one and a white one. And I did a lot of searching on eBay to find the correct crest because it's changed little details over the years, and of course the patches. Um, and I just wanted to see could I get out. I mean, you've seen enough loose threads that this was one of my projects early
Of
on. Of
course.
can I do it? And yeah, so now I can tell people to buy war bonds and more bonds,
And
and a V for victory, the double V for victory at home and abroad, along with V in Morse code. Bum 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 bum. Right? I don't know how many war movies you've watched, but bum 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 bum. It was a big deal, and I dare say this might be the first advertising in sports history.
could be
Like it's certainly way up there, at least in the major leagues.
at least
But,
10%.
Yeah, everyone buy war bonds and more bonds. Everyone should be spending 10% of their on the war. That's how we beat the Nazis.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that the only thing more impressive than what you're wearing is that Jersey Cam hasn't crashed yet.
Give it time. Give it time.
Next on Ugly Thirds.
Okay, just do whatever you want.
Welcome back, sports fans, to the episode of Ugly Thirds.
Today's topic will be
Detroit
Red Wings. First three
John and
jerseys.
Trems,
John and
take it
Trems,
away.
Take it away.
There you go. Thank you, guys.
You can't. Well, I'm glad you're not on camera.
So, is your logo smaller than mine?
It definitely is, which it would have been accurate. Some of these early ones, actually, I noticed this at the hall, the wheel was dead center for a lot of them.
Really?
Yeah, like Gordie Howe's, the wheel was dead center and the wing just goes off the way, and it looks so goofy. I did not replicate that. I don't know if it was accurate too.
That's fair.
The stitching is all white. I swear it was a war shortage. They didn't have red thread, so the number on the back, which is a 9, not for Gordie Howe, but Mud Bruneteau.
Oh,
who
yeah.
I'm sure
Of
you
course.
know for ending the longest game in NHL history in the 6th overtime against the Montreal Maroons, as everyone does. Anywho, this history lesson is not why. This is eating into a Jersey story someday, I guess.
This filming day that we're having, Blackhawks, Devils, and Red Wings,
The teams we punted on over and over
have a long history of not changing their look.
And I think that's why we kept punting. Of what do we do for that?
And we're banking hard on these one-off special event jerseys that they get involved in to be terrible, so we can do a list.
Well, we're not going to do something like this one. Which, yeah, okay, the white was this for 20 years before it became that.
Yeah.
But like, we're going to go that far back for something like this? No.
Luckily, they've done terrible things,
Yeah.
so where we can do this without stretching too much. Speaking of which,
Hey, look, are any of these the worst jerseys in history? No.
yes. Oh no.
But they're the worst that Detroit's worn. Phil, what is this? I'll do a
This-
monstrosity.
This is the 2021 Reverse Retro jersey.
No, I'm pretty sure this is the second one.
This is the second one. You wrote first one.
Oh.
I was reading, but so it is the second one.
It might also have the Centennial jersey on that card still. I didn't update.
It's
So
still, yeah.
you'll have to audible.
Way to go.
You'll have to audible.
do my
Oh, I'm
job.
sorry. I'm doing your research.
Do my job all the time. Yeah.
Quality.
So
control
this was
fallen
the original from 1991-92.
which is great. I like it.
Even I do like it.
It's
The more honestly, this one has made me love this one less. Like really and truly, you start to
Really?
notice the there's a lot going on in this. When you do it with the numbers on the back, which I don't have yet, the nameplate starts covering up these stripes.
okay. Fair
It's
enough.
over top of. It was a fun throwback, but it never should be more than that. Yes, Shrems.
Red, white, red, white, red, white. Why the black?
Well, yeah, that's yeah.
And this
yeah.
red is different.
It
It's
is
deeper.
much darker.
It's deeper. So, what are we throwing back to? That thing, which threw back to
And I don't have that listed on there.
something way back in the
Way
day.
in the
100%.
early 30s.
I don't. This was the worst reverse retro too.
Even worse than Chicago?
Tied with Chicago, yeah.
We did struggle between, but everyone loved this and bought this, which is why we didn't have it on our worst stuff list. We had it on our most overrated list.
I cannot look. I mean, you can see it on the monitor. The red is different. They've never had black. we're throwing back to a throwback. It seems like a
Wait,
poor example of meta.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, and you're telling me you couldn't have done that jersey in red with the proper white sleeves? Okay, does University of Wisconsin already use that? But who's gonna really for a couple games? Are you really gonna have that problem?
Better than this, man.
Yeah. Phil, you got an answer for us?
27 through 28.
Yeah.
Okay, 27,
The
28.
Detroit Cougars.
Well, yeah, they were the Cougars
Oh.
before the Red
Cougars.
Wings.
But they were
They were the-
Chicago
they were the-
Cougars.
No, Chicago.
That's still a thing, right? Chicago Cougars.
No,
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of.
you're thinking
Detroit.
something else.
The WHL didn't have.
Yes, you're right. The WHA, the World Hockey Association,
Right
had the
church, wrong
Chicago.
view.
Yeah,
Right,
So-
Church, wrong.
yeah, they were the Detroit Cougars, and they were the Detroit Falcons for a year, and then they
Chuck, I
became the
knew that.
Detroit
They
Red
also had
Wings.
this in the 29 to 30.
But
So-
the font changed. It's red lettering, if I'm not mistaken, Phil.
It's white lettering on both, but the it's solid white, and I could just show this.
I was
Can we show-
wondering
can we
when
sh-
you.
Can we just show that?
I mean, look,
Now
NHL
close all your other
uniforms.
tabs.
NHL uniforms is
So-
the thing we all use.
so
let's
this
be
is from
honest.
27, 28. It's solid white letters,
Right.
And then if we go to 29-30, it's outlines of red letters.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it's becoming a lot. NHLuniforms.com. They are spectacular. I use it on a near daily basis. Would recommend.
So there we go.
Okay.
So
Boy, we
yeah, you're right.
spent
The black is so absolutely pointless. The red is deeper. If they had just flipped that one, this might be one of my favorites. It might be one I instantly went out and bought. But I had zero interest in
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, 100%.
The second one was so bad I needed it. Though Phil went
Oh,
but did
my
me one better and bought the
God.
Adidas one because he's
It was on
nuts.
sale. It was dirt cheap.
Do you know why I bought one of these? And this is Phil's. 'Cause again, it's the Adidas, and I don't want to get fanatic shamed on here.
Lay it on me. Why did you buy this practice?
So,
jersey?
as a teacher, there's enough times of having a whiteout day or a blackout day, and well, I need jerseys for whiteout days. And what would be better than this? So,
Besides a practice jersey,
yeah, I
yes,
mean, yeah, this is
understood.
an actual on ice jersey, and they're like, "Well, you customize it gets better."
Correct me if I'm wrong. At no point in Detroit's history did they have gray.
They had silver in the Centennial Classic. Does that count?
I don't think so.
No.
We're throwing back to '98, for which I believe this is.
Yeah, no, it's the standard red jersey, but they flipped it to white and then flipped this to gray for some reason. I mean, look, when you have if you go to what I'm wearing and you go, whoa, it's a throwback. I'm like, who's gonna know that? Who's gonna know that?
You know what would be cool if they did something just bland or generic where people could get upset, but they didn't do name bars. Like they threw it back to when we didn't have nameplates on the jerseys.
Something interesting.
That would be cool.
In the 80s, they had a real goofy font. Phil, you're still on NHL uniforms. You want to pull up that really goofy font in the 80s they used?
Which one? There's several 80s.
Pick one with a really goofy looking font. That
the jerseys
no,
they're wearing
before that
now
one.
have been there since like
The wheel
87.
was centered on that picture.
It's the only ones that aren't a standard block font, Phil.
How
Before, go back.
you said 80s?
Further
I'm
back.
looking at the 80s.
The Detroit Dead Things era.
The
With-
Detroit Dead Things era.
without any
Joey Kasura, I think, is the guy on the back.
Oh, wait, Joey Kosur?
Yeah, it's Kocur.
Yeah. Without any customization, this is a night shirt.
Yeah.
This is something you buy at Russ to wear to bed because your other night shirt unraveled in the washing machine. What a terrible.
Just
Wait.
keep going forward. Oh my goodness. How about like, when you tell
do
old
I
people?
edit this out?
No,
Like,
oh
what do
no,
we do
no,
with
this is quality. That
Larson.
what was that one? Go back.
Oh,
Look how goofy that
look at-
two
look at
is.
it.
Put it. Go ahead.
Well,
Put
at
that
least
on.
share it
Give
with
me
the
a
people.
second.
Go ahead.
They've been along for the ride.
Just look at it.
What
That's
if we
the
did Comic
Red
Sans,
Wings.
sir? Comic Sans.
Like that is just why? Why was that? I need to get one of those. If I'm being honest, because how goofy it is. But you got to get the crest just right. Because again, there's little itty bitty differences.
Why?
D. What is this, Phil?
Who is it?
This is the 2016 Stadium Series.
Just look at it.
It's
So
a throwback.
no, well, okay, sure. Go ahead. Since now Phil uses NHL uniforms all the time. Now he's discovered a thing. Okay, so that's the original.
Well, he's hot on it.
And then come back.
Now, if you could,
Future. So the D is much more stylized in future. And go ahead, hold out yours. No, come back to us, Phil. No.
You don't want that one?
I don't need it up there.
Okay.
here, I'm gonna tip this to where it looks straight.
the Leaning Tower of Detroit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
That's
Okay, but no, hold out your sleeve. Go ahead, hold on this sleeve. Like, and they wore white gloves with this, which made it
where
even
does
worse.
it go? Maybe it's on the back, John.
Nope.
No, it's not on the back.
Wah wah. Like it just.
Maybe there was a fabric shortage in the war.
And they even went into the panel with it. Like, why? There's so much of just why. There's sashes. There are barons in this. Like, what? They tried to be dynamic and futury, and then there's one shoulder logo, and Red Wings is here, but it's not curving with it. It's just straight on there, like it's a tie pin.
It's curving the other way, actually, if you look very carefully.
Is it?
Oh yeah, it's curving out.
It's curving out. Opposite of the, or
Oh
opposite,
my God, it is
opposite of the actual color.
This is the hall monitor uniform for the Detroit High School.
It's so bad. I mean, like the logo could be fun, but it's so bad.
Now, Bill, now that you have uniforms open, and we don't have it, I don't think, but they did a winter classic that was
No,
in 2009.
Yes, 2009 they did that.
yes,
Against Chicago.
fine. It's fine.
That's good. But trying to make that all future is where the problem lies.
yes.
I mean,
Oh God.
actually, if you want to put that one screen in screen if it works, just to look at the logos. Actually, if you want to zoom in more on the logo there, Phil. Look how regal that is. Look how, I mean,
There's
they
speed to that. There's
yeah,
speed.
they tried to add speed to it. And not in like a 30s Chrysler kind of speed.
It's
They're
like,
just
the little top of the original logo, and now it's moving forward, so it's going to get flipped up in the air. And that's
yes,
what that is.
the hair is no longer hanging back. Oh, and no, other way if you want to angle.
Is it the Donald?
It's downhill. The whole thing is just downhill. So,
Like this show.
Phil, take that thing away. God.
Give me a second.
Oh, okay, you try and tell us what's worse than this look. Other than, well, I can't even say it's all just red and white because it's not anymore. Like,
Don't
it's
forget,
bad.
Don't forget Gray.
well, oh yeah, Touch of Gray. It's your Touch of Gray. It's an
Touch
aging
of Grey.
franchise. It's so bad. It's as bad as this show. On that note, he's Shrems. I'm John. Phil, get us out of here.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, hit the bell so you get notifications when new videos are posted, and tune in for another episode of Ugly Thirds.
We want his experience, but his youthful exuberance. Touch of Gray.